right now. This video is a long time coming video. I have thought about this video over and over in ways I wanted to expedite and execute this situation. But I didn't have to do anything by the grace of God and Jesus Christ. This was brought unto me and I am grateful. Today we get to talk to someone that has locks with color, that has a medical condition and on many levels of medication, and what the medicine has done to her hair, the color has done to her hair, her mind, her body, her everything, and we get to see what the balance has become and the outcome has become to be. I wanted to talk to this lady because I was like, girl, when she told me about it, I was like, girl, I know your hair look like 12 years a slave right now. I know right now Kunta Kinte is just crawling off the nape of your neck, girl. I know it is. She was like, no, it's not. It look good. I was like, it do. She was like, oh, I've been following your shit, bitch. I've been letting these people out here know, baby, that I need to, protein my hair and everything else. I said, well, you bring your ass on up in here. And she came on up in the building, and we got to talk. And she was very honest. She was very open. And she was everything I needed her to be. And I was, when I tell you I could have passed out, bust my head on the floor, got up and did a split. Oh, I could have did it all. But she gave me my life and she gave me what I needed. So now we get to talk to someone that has a thyroid issue, on medication, with a color, thin hair, and have dreadlocks. Welcome to the Meat Shack. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so wonderful. How long you been locking?
Since 2000.
2000. Ain't even colored yet. No breakage.
Coloring.
No breakage. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. How you feel about it?
As I was telling Jen, a couple of years ago, I found out I was having thyroid problems.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so my hair was thinning.
It's gonna be okay.
I know. so my edges are really thin, and so I had my thyroid removed. I'm on medication, and so it's taken a while to get the dosage right, and in the meantime, suffering. So
Let's talk about the side effects. The goddamn side effects. Man, have y'all ever heard of Ambien? That pill that'll put you on your ass in the middle of the night, that is supposed to give you just, oh, so a heavenly night of sleep. You will see Jesus. You will count sheep and cows. It will jump over the moon. And the man will come back and he will tickle your toes and suck your feet and lick your nipples and everything else while you're sleeping. It just feels so good. That pill right there, that pill will also cause you to swallow your tongue. These medicines these days have serious side effects that these doctors and these physicians and everyone else are not telling you guys about. So it comes time for you to do a little education for yourself so that you can understand what is actually going into your body, what's going to happen to your body, and what kind of results you should expect. I was explaining to her, before we even talk about the medicine that's in the pill, let's talk about the pill form first and what that can do to the body. Once we get past the pill form, let's talk about what the medicine then has done to the body. Chemo is a way of killing a blood supply to certain areas of the body, okay? To kill blood supply in certain areas, you're killing that area, for lack of better words. So if you know that you just killed that part of the body, you've stopped blood flow and life to that part of the body, what do you think is going to happen to that part of the body? It is going to cause a number of side effects and different domino effects to the rest of your body. Boo, just because your knee is up here, your shoulder up here, boo, it's all connected. It's all connected. Drink some sodas all day and go piss the color of Wizard of Oz gold and see if your stomach don't hurt. It all has a connection here. So if it has a connection to your insides and your stomach and your digestive system, the respiratory system, please know it has an issue with your hair. Please know that. I see a lot of young men these days, they have more issues growing a beard than I have ever seen in my life. because of what is going into their body from their foods to their water to everything else. It is killing your hair supply, the radiation and all of that, but you don't see it. All you see is, damn, I need to go take another pill to make my hair grow. That's not going to cut it. So medically inclined hair and body type at the, a lot of times can give you a lot of issues. So please be careful of that. Ambien, when you can swallow your damn tongue.
Having a lot of issues.
Are you
with
stressing
my
about
hair.
having too?
No, not really anymore. I mean, I had a dermatologist tell me to cut all my hair off. So
Why?
Because it was thinning, and he's like, well, it's your hairstyle. You need to cut your hair off. And I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, it's
obviously you
don't know black women?
Right.
Yeah.
So him I didn't listen to, and I changed to a new dermatologist.
Okay.
A black woman. But he told me,
somebody that can relate.
right. Who said, you don't have to cut all your hair off. You just need to take care of it.
Extreme care. You definitely got to protein your hair. If you've been on medications and thyroid attacking the body in such a way that it does, we definitely got to make sure that you get all type of protein. That's what we put you under that drive with that stimulation. Goddamn. Video just start and people are already talking some foolishness. Now how you gonna go and tell a black woman to cut her hair off just because you don't understand what's going on? These goddamn doctors and some of these experiments piss me off. Because you look at a black woman and you want to tell her as a Caucasian, Indian, or whatever you are, just cut your hair off. Out of sight, out of mind. But you don't understand is what's going on the inside. That's what's harboring what's happening on the outside. So, okay, you just want to tell her, girl, if you don't see that, girl, it's going to be okay. You're not going to make her look like no lesbian pushing up 1984 on my time just because you don't understand what's going on and how her mind works when it comes to her beauty and her individuality. Hell no, not around here. And so for all those white people talking about, I have black friends, and my black friend does this and my black friend does that. You don't understand your black friend because you would never tell your friend to cut off all of her goddamn hair during a time of need or a situation where she has medication and body issues going on. If there was never a time for her to feel beautiful, right now is the time for her to feel excellent. So I was talking to her about it, and she said, you know what? It ain't no big deal. I just changed doctors. I said, girl, that was the perfect way of telling him, fuck him. I love that. So go do what you have to do and stop listening to some of these doctors that's just telling you to cut your hair off. Get a second opinion. Get an understanding so that you can know what's happening on the inside so you can expect an outcome from the outside too. This is foolishness. So that you can get that conditioner and that nutrient today. Jim recognized that you had some thinning. We didn't know that it was on the medical aspect. We just talked about it like briefly. I said, well, knowing what thinning is, it seems that it could be an issue to the scalp, it could be an issue to the body, it could just be an issue that she had fine hair.
And that too, my hair was never, I never had really thick hair to begin with.
Well, that makes thinning a lot, comes a lot quicker when your hair is already thin because those fibers can break like that, And then with thin hair, you already look like you don't have that much of it.
Right.
Thin hair is so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful, but it's cool though. Is your hair naturally brown or of brown?
Yeah, brown.
Okay, and with your hair being brown too, you don't have as many hairs as a person who has a full head of black hair does. Because of that color, I don't know why the body shifts in quantity, that aspect with growing the hair, but once it's brown, if it's not actual black, you have less. And the more redder that it becomes, the less you have.
Interesting.
Yeah, so those that have natural red hair, sometimes you see them, they barely have anything. How long have you been on the medication?
About a year and a half.
And are you doing any type of other protein conditioning? What are you doing to the body?
You mean to the hair, putting on the hair?
What are you doing to a period? Putting it onto it, onto the scalp, whatever it is that you're doing. What are some of your regimens?
Well, I've been using, I was telling them I couldn't remember the name of it. It's this oil that I bought from the beauty supply place. It's got argan and coconut and different, and almond oil. It's just a mixture of oils that I just put on when I wash it. But honestly, because it was thinning so much, I didn't want to do too much or put too much on it.
Right, make it heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really just that.
When I tell you I love her, I love her. Common sense is not common. Common sense when your hair is on hospice is even worse. So she done took her hair to the clinic and they told her, girl, there's a possibility, girl, your hair not going to make it. It's on the Bobby Christina challenge. We're going to induce this coma and we're going to see what's going to happen. Hopefully it come back. It may not. But she still took the time in the name of Jesus. Hey, to go out there and look for many avenues to see what she needed to do. And she didn't make it too heavy. She didn't make it too light. She didn't let it be dry. She didn't let it be nothing else because she knew that if she let that hair sit there to her scalp, it was going to have bed sores like your granny that's been sitting in that old folks home for the last 14 days with no bath. Don't nobody got time to be smelling that dead, decomposing ass skin. Girls, boys, cats, and dogs, get up and understand your hair. Understand your body and your life, or your hospice care is not going to work, and Bobby Brown is going to release a TMZ that he is not going to want his business in the street. He don't want y'all to know that that hair is coming out. He ain't going to want y'all to know that hair is not going to live. He wants you to cover it up with a weave, with a cap, with a something else, and keep on pushing it. But not around here. If it's not authentic hair, if it ain't growing healthily, we got a problem. So you can call Mother Teresa and everybody else, a shamalama and let them know, girl, we need you to come officiate this funeral because it ain't going to make it.
That's good.
Amen?
And who was doing the retwisting prior?
Me.
And what were you using to retwist?
The Talia.
Talia YG?
Mm-hmm.
The white one or the gold?
It's clear.
It's clear. So it's like a goldish gel. Mm-hmm. You want to stay away from gels too.
Yeah. I learned that kind of early
in the hair too.
I learned that kind of early in the process when I started using in the beginning, the organic root stimulator gel, block gel. I learned pretty quickly not to use that.
Okay. And how long did you use that?
It took me a couple of tries because I thought it was good. Maybe a few months in the beginning when I first started doing it myself.
Did you see any breakage come from that?
You know, maybe.
Maybe. How did your hair feel?
It felt fine.
Okay.
You know, it felt okay. I mean, the only thing I did notice was itching on my scalp, which is why I stopped using it.
That has a lot of alcohol into it. And a lot of products that are white sometimes have bleach in them. It takes the color out because like sometimes when you mix those products, it can turn green and brown. They put bleaches in them to make them white so that it doesn't look so gross.
You know, I want to tell y'all something. I want to share with you something. Sometimes some of the biggest lies I ever told you was on the back of some of y'all product bottles. Sometimes in the labels. I've seen some of these labels say, come to Jesus, hair restoring edges, bring back that bald spot, put it down to your ass, oil. That ain't true. That ain't true. And then on the back of the goddamn bottle says, oh, you can put it on your feet too. Bitch, what is the problem? Kill me and kill yourself too. Quit playing with these people, telling these folks, oh, this is all natural. And then you go back to the FDA and the rest of them folks and they say, natural? What the fuck is that? Ain't no natural. We put all kind of pesticides and rat fluid and piss and dog shit in this. And you put it on you just because we said one little thing. You learn one little thing and you say, this works. Do your research on what this stuff is. Understand what this stuff is doing to your body. Please know what this stuff is doing to you. This stuff will tell you any and everything. It's not hard for me to type up a few words, put on a pretty little label, on a cute little bottle, and go on about your business. If you think I'm playing, I want you to pause this right now. I want you to go online, somewhere, Google, Bing, Yahoo, whatever, and I want you to research how much a bottle costs. You can get a box of 5,000 bottles for $42. Did you get that? Okay. So now understanding that, you can make up a label. You can make up anything. But if it's not a truth serum, if you're not being honest, then there are possibilities that going forward, your transformation can take you back to ruin versus to success. So that's why I like to do my research and really understand those products that are going to get me close to Jesus and close to the cross, Because I need to be where Father God was when his hair was like a 42-inch sew-in, Lord. And it just had the middle part that just draped his face, Jesus. And it made me want to shout. But I was scared that my last track was going to come out. So I had to sit still and sit like this. But that's all right, because I had long hair.
But some of them you have to watch on that aspect too, because that's not good. And then you have some of them that have a lot of color into them, and that can harm the scalp and the body. So it's just a lot of risk taking when it comes to products. But I like to get down to the nitty gritty of it. You may have some of this in you, but do you have more nutrients and protein than some of the other things in that ingredient just as well as you have that bleach and trying to make it look all pretty? No one cares about pretty. We need great outcome. That's what we need. Great outcome. Did you clean your hair today? Have you got the conditioner?
Check it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna check it.
Did you feel your hair? You did after you got the conditioner?
No, I didn't feel it. I could, without even putting my hands on it, it just felt good.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need help, baby. Well, ultimately, you're in a good place. You have something around the edges, but you don't have much thinning on the inside here. So it looks good, it feels good, like I was saying before, even with your color, and also knowing with your medications and different things you're on, you actually are doing pretty well. You just lost some of your edges. Now, hopefully, the follicular aspect and the papilla of the body was not damaged, so that those things can come back. I'm sure they will. I got faith. And there's some topical agents you can put on the skin too to stimulate and rejuvenate those pores, just to see if they'll open up for new hairs to come out. It may start out thinner in the beginning just because of how they were broken off, how they were stunted, but you should still see something, especially with you having a little bit there. So they tell me everything is not just completely dead. There's still some life form going on. So we just got to keep watering the grass and watch it turn green. Ultimately, how do you feel?
Ultimately okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just okay?
Ultimately okay.
What would you like to feel? How would you like to feel? What would you like to be?
You know, when it starts feeling a little healthier, I guess I'll feel better.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want it to be healthy. That's my goal.
And that's what we're gonna do around here. We're gonna make sure that this hair is healthy, so that it can grow and grow. We don't do breakage. We don't look forward to breakage. We just look forward to good, strong, healthy hair. And I know that we can have it.
This right here.
It's heavy, and then they keep wrapping it.
Yeah. She wrapped the last person I went to in May, which is the first time I'd gone to anybody in a long time. I said, should I just cut this off? And she said, no, let me wrap it. And when she wrapped it, it was so close to, she wrapped it at the root, and like I could feel it.
She heard it.
So until I washed my hair a few times and left it alone, then I guess whatever she wrapped started sliding down.
Yeah. But that hair could possibly have stretch damage because it's not. She'll have a good base under that either.
Right.
That's a big lock on a small base.
Right, and that's why I thought maybe I should just cut that off.
I'm not a big cutter though. I don't like just cutting stuff.
I know.
I really don't. Well, we can probably merge it with something, and that way you won't lose much. You probably just lose that little end that she put on that, but other than that, you should be okay.
And also, I have.
Yeah, that's breakage from a lock.
Is that what it is?
Just came straight loose from the lock. That's all. We can fix that just by reassociating. That's why I use the comb.
Because it never stays with anybody. I mean, like
it has to be put in a certain way. Thank you, baby.
Sorry.
No. I got it.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any reservations to getting Dreadlocks?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I don't want to be doing anything with my hair anymore. I'm tired.
No, I'm saying, but do you have anything that's kind of scared you?
Well, the honey thing scared me because I got chased by bees. And
now tell me this: when she was putting this honey in your hair, how did all of this work outside of her personally attacking me? How did it really just go? Because I'm at a loss. I tried honey one time. That shit was.
It was sticky. It doesn't have any slip. So with my texture, of course, my hair is really thick and tangly. So it was nothing for the comb to slide through. So I basically was losing like hair by
the ounces.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I had a full set of hair on the floor at the end. I could feel it ripping through.
Did she educate you?
No, not really. Just said that, you know, I wouldn't get a shampoo for 6 weeks, and that was basically it.
That's some nasty shit. That's a lot of stink.
It didn't stink. I mean, but
it did?
It didn't, but
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I mean, I'm
Clorox
sure
is
my
real,
hair
though.
would.
Yeah, Clorox is real.
But that sticky honey.
That's gross. Another question. How did y'all end up talking about me though?
Because I had a friend that came here to that day to start her locks with you, and it wasn't another appointment available because I was late, you know, getting on the bandwagon. So she was here at the same time where I was at that salon, and I had mentioned it to her that my friend was starting her locks here with you, and that's how you came out.
I got a PSA, a public service announcement. I don't give a damn if you talk about me. I don't give a shit. This is not why I do what I do. This is not why I say what I say. This is not why I go where I go. If you want to talk about me, sweetheart. Say what you want. Let me give you some things to talk about. I got fat ass ankles. I work out every day, so my knees be popping and shit like an old woman. I'm gonna give you some shit to say. I got bald spots in my head. So now when we get into a ranking going back and forth contest, you got some shit to say. But let me tell you about yourself, because don't nobody give a shit. You right here snatching these folks' edges out, making these folks bald, making them uncomfortable and everything else. And then your delivery is going to talk about me personally? Girl, your mama is a man. Don't nobody care. Your idea of life is obtuse and convoluted. Look it up. Get a clue. It's not about me. This has never been about me. This is about my people and their options, their availability, their individuality, their comfort zone, their beauty, and how they feel when they walk out their front door. So if you feel like you gotta talk about me, girl, kiss my butt.
So, what would you say is the difference between this process of work and hers?
Well, the start is not painful. Like, that was painful. Like I said, the hair was getting snatched out because of the honey. Also, it's like it seems more uniform. Like my twist seemed more intact. She was just everything was different sizes. Everything was going different angles.
You was gonna be a dramatic.
Yeah, I was gonna be a dramatic thing now. Like I said, I'm not a lock professional, but
you are professional and you need to remain professional and look like a lady.
Yeah. So I had a big diamond in the front of my head, and I didn't really care for that. I mean, the person was nice, but in this business, a lot of people are nice, but that doesn't make them qualified to do what they're doing.
You make me shout, girl.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Shoes on too.
And, you know, personally, you're a good person, but you know, we're talking about my hair, and you know, I want to keep the same hair on my head and make it improve. My hair shouldn't get worse by going to a salon.
Exactly, like I told you a few minutes ago, it's not about the styling and the process. It's the stylist that is causing you the issue. Because you see here now, and as everybody else have seen, your hair is going to grow. Your body is going to work. So all of that, my mama, when I was born, I ain't had no edges. No, Gertrude just snatched your shit out when you was 4, and she ruined your follicular level, and so now it's not coming back. I mean, let's just be honest.
I should have just waited till you got here and came here, but
you got to have.
This is my third set. Can I say that in two weeks? August 29th, I got a set. It lasts till September 10th. And here I am on the 18th, getting my final set.
That's sad.
Yeah. I'm
That's
3 times. I'm like 200, 300 deep in.
That's money wasted.
Yeah.
That's
and I
sad.
just went by the name and the height. And
These are our people.
Yeah.
These ain't nobody from no country, no whites, no Mexicans. These are us. Your sisters and your brothers. The main ones talking the most shit about doing some things. These are the ones doing what they do. I'm sick of it. I am ultimately like I don't know what I want to do. But I'm not as frustrated as I was before. I ain't got to cuss a bitch out like I was the first time.
Yeah.
Hello. May I speak to Barbara? Barbara, this is Shirley. And stylist to stylist, I want to tell you, girl, your consultations suck. You don't give your clients what they need. You don't tell them what they need to know. You don't give them product knowledge. You don't give them help, girl. So that man you're dealing with, he not yours. He's mine. From the top of that root to the bottom of that dreadlock. From the back of that edge up to the front of that fade. I'll make it possible. And if you keep playing with me, I'm going to come to your salon and we're going to have an issue. So do that man right. Get that man that consultation. And give him all the good, the bad, and the ugly. That ain't got nothing to do with his breath, the back of his ears, or the nape of his neck. Tell him the truth, girl, or I'm on my way. I know where you stay. Okay?
One thing I am doing is I am letting the community know that, yeah, it's one thing to just go sit down and the person say, I can do this, but a portfolio is real.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see any
that work.
pictures. Yeah.
See that work. See that product.
Yeah.
Ask some questions.
Yeah.
See how comfortable she is telling you what she's about to do to you and for your money. And I'm not tap dancing so that you can pay me like the way you want to pay me.
Yeah.
I'm giving you what I give you so you can be comfortable enough. So if you saw me in the street, I'm not scared your husband gonna punch me in my ass because I done messed over you and took y'all money from your kids' mouths and everything else. Ooh, let me tell you what happened. Ooh. So a while back, I had put like this thing online about locking extensions or whatever, and this lady came and she said, "You were telling all the secrets that I paid thousands of dollars for." You know what part of that bothered me? Like you use the word secrets. What's the secret to hairstyling? What's the secret to this? You doing people. Everybody's pretty much wearing, either they wearing weave, they're wearing it straight, they're wearing it locked up, they're wearing it braided. There ain't no secret to that, baby. They been doing that before you was here. They gonna do it when you die and crusty and stinking.
But most salons make you feel like that. They don't want you to know anything. They want you to, they don't want to tell you how to take care of your hair till you come back because they want to see you more often. They don't want to give you any secrets. Yeah, no secrets to nothing. Oh, I need to see you back in a week. I mean,
that's not
for dreadlocks?
No.
And I'm like,
your hair don't even grow that fast.
Okay.
So
well, that was just to come back and see how I was doing.
Honey, I won't see you again the next month.
I have been around America, and I have been around America. In the last 2 years, I have taken over 225 flights. Okay? That's more flights than some people taking their goddamn life. And I have seen some things from that corner of the world to that corner of the world. I've made some phone calls to East Africa, North Asia, the bottom of China, and everything else. Ain't no damn secret. Ain't shit changed. Hair is either heat or products. Heat or products. So what are you doing? What are you telling these folks? What are you not telling these folks? What are you pulling over their head and why? Why the fuck are you in your refrigerator trying to give them a service? Please help these people understand. It is not about your pocketbook. It's about the relationship that you build with these people going forward. So entertain that. You want to know why you have to do so many gimmicks and specials for your clients to come in? Because at that point, it's about money with you. It's not about a relationship. It's not about knowing that this person is going to go in and when you sat down in their chair that they was going to take ultimate care of you. So then it was about, well, okay, it just cost $25. That should be a slap in your face. That should make you feel like trash as a professional stylist or a stylist as a whole. If someone is equating you for your dollar amount, you are a problem. They should be looking at you and evaluating the fact that you are going to give them a service, give them a system of ethics, give them an understanding, a place of value. That's what every last person wants. Yes, they might not like it when you tell them no, but they understand. They understand that you're not just telling them, yes, I'm going to do whatever you want me to do, and in the long run, we're going to deal with this issue going forward. Not going to work. So give them that true love and relationship and stop letting them value you and equate you like a coupon saver going to Walmart with a Kroger coupon saying, can we price match? No. We're not going to price match. We're going to get some integrity in this thing, and we're going to hold it down the right way. You going to keep on? I swear to God, I'm going to turn into Master P. Applies on y'all ass. I'm going to start rapping. You don't want to hear me rap, goddamn. I swear to God.
One thing we worked with here is your natural curl pattern.
And
So I don't even have to do. I don't have to do anything. Your reversion period is gonna be so minimal, so minimal. Because your hair is not loose, but it ain't just tight. It's at that place where it's. I can guarantee you, when you come back and even get a shampoo, you still gonna see these coils.
Okay.
Now that's not a game I play. That's what I love about this comb and that lock and curl. It unifies, protects, enhances, evolves, and moisturizes at the same time, and it makes it where I can get through here and everything. You already see it moving.
Ooh,
that's
tell
crazy.
me nothing. That is, you see that?
Now look, I can pull that.
Look at the stretch. Bam, went right back to place.
Father, right now, I just want to thank you for some elasticity, Jesus. I want to thank you for coming out with a product that gives the hair some bounce back, Father. I want to say thank you, God, because all you had to do was send this bitch over from 100 restitution, Jesus. She was on cell block 8, and the bitch just put all kind of shit in her hair, Lord. And they weren't trying to make it work, Jesus. They told the bitch, we was waiting for you at the door so we could put some more shit in your hair to give you concrete hair, Jesus. And it wasn't going to work. But she came and she got a little conditioner. Oh God, all we need is some conditioning right now, Jesus. Just put a little shake on the condition, Jesus. Put a little shampoo on it, Father, because that's all we need right now, Father. That's all we need. And they don't understand, Jesus. They don't understand, Lord. All they want to do is have you looking like a brick house and your locks looking like. That's all they want, Jesus. Your locks is going to be on a standstill. It's going to be in a treadmill that just broke down, Father. And they don't get it, Jesus. So when your locks come in, they get shampooed and they go from to... Oh, goddamn, it's just a powerhouse of stiffness, Jesus. Take us back, Lord, to where we come from. So we can understand that the hair can have a bounce back, Jesus. It can be Spalding basketball in the court of Lakers, Father God. You can throw it to the ground and it's going to come right back. It's going to say, hey, we got the boomerang effect, Jesus. Give us some elasticity, Lord. Give us some rubber band. Oh, and we're going to be all right. Woo! Amen.
Because I had honey and I couldn't move my ear, my hair stuck to my head.
No, ma'am. Not around here. Not in this life. If you come around here, you lose one strand of one lock. Baby, I'ma lose my damn life. We don't do bald spots around here. We enhance scalp and body. We understand that we're not gonna just make up no name for a condition so that you can feel like, he said I got this, so I guess I gotta do all this other shit and spray water every day. Your scalp don't drink water. Your mouth drink water. You consume water. You don't put water on your feet when they ask you. So what you putting water on your scalp and on your hair for? Talking about this dry.
They say we have to do the what they call that, the greenhouse effect.
What the fuck is that?
You put the water on and you sleep in your shower cap. Like you spritz your hair and you sleep with the shower cap. And
you hear that?
And you put 2 caps on top to make the heat, and then
Hair just sweats all night.
and it
That's the greenhouse effect.
Yeah.
That's the mildew effect. Maybe that's what green paint.
I did the greenhouse effect. That shit had me itching like a nasty ass, flea bitten, mangy ass dog that made love to a dead cat the night before in a ditch in New Orleans. I was so damn mad that this shit had my hair and my scalp, and I don't have that much, but my shit was foul. Now, I don't know if it's because I work out or what it is, but I did not wake up feeling good at all. I understand what it does though, because that whole entire day, my hair shaft was weak. It was a little softer, so it made it feel like my hair was a lot more manageable. But if you saturate something in water and you let it sit for a good amount of time, 8 to 9 hours, even 6 hours in a night of resting, of course this is going to happen. But that does not mean that you have been moisturized. Because give it a few more hours and wait for that shit to dry out. They didn't talk to you about that. My hair and my scalp was white as hell. And I was not happy about that. So no hate, no shade, no bullshit, no blades to that greenhouse effect. But I'm so not about that shit. I'm so not about it. I would never do that again. It's like sitting in a sauna, you're soaking up sweat on top of water that came out of your sink that has chemicals and other things in it, and you just let it sit all night long, and then you say add vinegar to it. Vinegar, that's something that you use to strip your hair of oils and everything else. You say let it sit for 8 hours with just some water in it, and that's going to give you the greenhouse and moisturization. Please stop contradicting your damn self.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that, you know, they say do for our hair, and put like 3 or 4 caps on top, like the little beanies for the winter, and you go to sleep and it locks in the moisture, and when you get up, your hair be moisturized.
And you stink. I want to.
Who's making up this stuff? Because I'm on YouTube, so.
I'm gonna make a video. I want to go to the water source.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that'll kill them.
Yeah.
If I went to the water source and you saw actually what they did to that water, because they put chlorine and all that in there too.
Oh.
So for them folks that don't want to go out and buy bottles of water, whatever, you think just getting a Brita is gonna work? You're drinking chemicals. Because that water is coming straight from the ocean. It comes from the ground, baby. It ain't like we went to Jesus' front door and we say, "Can we have a case of water, please, again?" All right, we'll put it in the refrigerator. No.
But that's why we put the vinegar, they say, in the tea tree in it, and shake it up. And
vinegar?
Uh-huh.
In
water,
what?
in the water. Like a spritz.
I'm gonna pass out. Vinegar and water?
Yeah.
And tea tree?
Yeah, in a little spritz bottle. And
You're gonna be bald. No, you're gonna be bald. Seriously. Vinegar?
Yeah, the vinegar, and the
Something that
vinegar
just
kind of
takes away all of the
neutralizes the
oil?
pH, and the tea tree kills the bacteria.
Girl. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just made some Lysol.
I'm just saying what we do as YouTube, and we come up with these, and obviously it's not working.
I watched the YouTube video. Girl told her clients, and this is a new one. This was posted like a couple weeks ago. Don't use conditioner.
Oh yeah, I was told that too.
Don't use conditioner at all. And I said, oh. But when I looked at her video, that bitch was just as bald on the side as me.
Oh, yeah, I was told.
Just as bald as the sky was green. Hello.
Well, you might be onto something, because I had stopped using shampoo and just using the mud. So and they say just no conditioner, just the Rasul clay or the bentonite, and put it on there with a little vinegar.
Oh
and,
my God, girl.
And they say put it on your locks too
girl, no.
to keep them healthy, and so that's not, don't do that.
No. Okay. Answer me these questions.
Okay.
And this is just common sense. Mm-hmm. When you were a child, when your hair was just growing like a weed,
Right.
What were you doing?
Nothing. Blue Magic and a pressing comb. And
thank you. Why all of a sudden you got to grow up and do all this stuff now?
Yeah, and I thought about that, but when I became natural, I just became so consumed with and my hair is worse conditioned than it was when I was doing the mineral oil.
It's just letting your hair grow out of your scalp and not touching it. Natural is not the products you use. Vegans and
Let's do some exercises. I want you to get your hand hair mirror. I don't have a hand hair mirror, so this is my hand hair mirror. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna look in the mirror. We're gonna look at our hair. We're gonna say, "Bitch, I own you. I make you. Whatever problems I have with you, I will resolve. You will not own me, and you will not make me look like something I'm not. I will use you to my greater good." You're talking to your hair, okay? Not your hand. When it comes to me going outside and doing whatever I have to do, stylist or not, I will be loved and you will be cherished. I honor you. I adore you. I'm grateful to you. But bitch, I own you, and you will do what I say do. When I say do it. Amen? Amen. It's time to love your hair. Don't you dare be afraid of the shit that come out of your scalp. If you don't understand it, you take some time and you go on a sabbatical and you understand them bangs, because it's time.
you.
Yeah. So what'd you do with all this stuff that you spent $3,000?
I ain't gonna give it to a friend, her daughter.
What'd you give it to?
I had to get it out of there. Yeah, when I said I was gonna block this stuff down, I figured I didn't have a need for none of that stuff anymore. So I was just gonna do whatever you said to do and just go that route. Cause like I say, obviously my hair ain't in no better shape than it was prior to
your
doing all
hair
that.
actually is awesome. You really have healthy hair. It's just that maybe you get your ends trimmed off enough or whatever. But it's fine. If it was really bad, even though I'm using a product that has oil and silkening agents in it, your hair would still break off. I wouldn't be able to comb through.
Oh, okay.
I would not. So you're actually in a good place. But I mean, it has a serious curl pattern, so of course we gotta comb through it.
Okay, yeah.
But other than that, no, you're fine.
So is that typical for people to have different patterns in their hair?
Yeah. Well, and that comes from the wear and tear, though.
Oh, okay.
Like you comb that front piece like it ain't.
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
That front of your hair gets everything.
Yeah, it get everything.
That middle gets nothing. And that
You
back
try to
gets-
avoid that.
Yeah, that back gets a lot.
It get brushed to death, yeah.
Than your front because you be doing a ponytail
Yeah.
or you may pull it up or whatever.
It get brushed to death.
That's why the hair gets all of that. Again, it's not the process, it's the stylist that gives all of these issues. That's why I don't want to see you too often. And I'm not gonna let you just come in on every week. I'm not getting no.
You don't need to see me next week to check on it.
No, what you checking on?
So they say come back in a week so we can check and see how's it going.
That don't sound confident in your work. What do you get? You don't get waxed or anything, do you?
No.
Okay. What do you get on a constant basis? Let's see. You get nails done.
Not even that much. I work a lot, but
You work at the gym? No. What do you do?
you work and go to school.
You get your eyebrows done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. When you get your eyebrows done, does she tell you to come back next week so she can check on your eyebrows?
No, she don't.
No, she don't. When she
No.
plucked your shit, she plucked it.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See what I see.
Exactly. Ain't no come back and let me check on that. That don't sound confident to me.
That's funny, though. But and we believe in it, and that's the thing. As a client, I put my trust into my.
Of course.
Because that's not my profession. I'm not a stylist, so I trust the person that I'm seeing. To take care of my hair and tell me right, But unfortunately, like I say, I'm on my third set of locks in 2 or 3 weeks, or calls, or whatever you want to call it.
Because
So
they're using them secrets.
yep,
Them secrets is killing.
yep,
They better put them secrets in cancer research.
yep.
Get it out of half. Well, I'm glad you feel better now.
I feel a lot better. I don't feel like my hair getting snatched out on my scalp.
Oh, it ain't, child. It ain't.
Lock juice is what you need. That's what you want.
Not the lock juice.
Okay, I got it. Lock juice. What you got it? Lock
It's the lock and curl.
The lock and curl. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jackie. How are you? I come to you today to tell you about a little product that we call Lock and Curl. See, I cut my locks off when I had to start radiation about 4 months ago for the cancer in my pinky toe. But that's okay, because before I cut my locks off, I was using the Lock and Curl. The Lock and Curl not only stimulates and moisturizes, it gives longevity and versatility to your locks, your twist outs, your curl patterns, or whatever else you want to use it for on your natural hair. I've even done roller sets with it. Of course, I can't explain it to you now because I'm looking like a bald-headed chicken in the middle of Uncle Farmer's farm. But it's okay because the Lock and Curl, it's everything I wanted it to be. It had me with a full bang. It had locks all down my butt. And I can't produce that to you today because today I look like a boy. But I want you to know my name is Jackie. And everything was successfully driven when I was using the Lock and Curl. Lock and Curl. It's the way to go.
What you want right there. Sure.
And knowing how to comb out curls.
Yes.
Because you just can't be raking through. You don't know how to comb this through. get that shedded hair out.
Out of
You
them.
shed 100
Yeah,
hairs a day.
yeah.
So for those that don't do nothing for 7 days, that's a 700 hairs that you just got sitting up in there,
And-
in that curl
Yeah,
pattern.
and I don't use a comb, so
You don't?
no.
What you do?
Finger detangling because they said with my texture, I need to finger detangle and stay away from combs.
They know.
So that might be part of the problem. I don't typically